So I'm sitting in the car and I'm on my way up to do a pitch in London at the moment for a new project. And I don't think I've ever pitched for a project like this before because it's making me ask some fairly fundamental questions about the nature of the web and where we're taking the web. And I just wanted to share those thoughts with you. When I started using the web back in about 94, I think, I was at, I did a year's placement with IBM, and I was really into the concept of the web and what the web could do and what it meant for society. And actually, I went as far as writing my dissertation when I went back for my final year at university on virtual communities and the benefits that the virtual communities provide to the disabled. I was captured by the vision of Tim Berners-Lee to make the web accessible to all. The idea that it was very inclusive and included everybody and brought society together. I really believed that the internet would change our world, and I think it has. It's been a significant change as the Renaissance, as the printing press, or any of these other amazing times in our history. It's made the world smaller. It's connected us with people all around the world, people that we would never normally interact with. And it's given disabled people the opportunity to interact equally with the rest of society, at least in theory. The problem is that as the web has evolved, it's changed. And I don't think it's changed into the web that I wanted, that I really like. And that's because the emphasis has shifted towards the web being about commerce. For a long time, it was very much about commerce and about making money and about promoting your brand and your company and all the rest of it. Then Web 2.0 came along and I had a glimmer of hope again. Once again, it was about community. You had amazing things like Wikipedia that, was the sum of human knowledge. There were new virtual communities growing up and people interacting. But with Web 2.0 came also the plethora of, YouTube type sites and JavaScript type sites, very heavy, very rich user interface experiences. And that is leaving the disabled behind. It's leaving behind those people that the web brought so much to originally. That the websites we build today are not considering the needs of people with cognitive disabilities, with visual impairments, with motor skill impairments. That inclusive nature of the web is going. And that saddens me. It really does. Because the web is going to be one of those things that go down in history. Just like the Renaissance, just like the arrival of the printing press. It's going to be remembered for hundreds and hundreds of years as a turning point in our cultural development. And we are responsible for what that web is and what that web becomes. So we need to decide what the web is going to be. The web represents humanity as a whole. It represents who we are. And I don't think it represents a very pretty picture sometimes. It represents a picture that's more about money and less about humanity and including people. And I think we should be better than that. I think we should be more than that. And so as I go up to this pitch, that's what I'm going to talk about. And we will see whether we win it or not. Who knows? But it's really challenged me to ask the question, why am I designing websites? Am I just designing websites to pay the bills? Or am I trying to shape a web that is about more than capitalism and that recaptures that initial vision and enthusiasm and passion that I had for the web? And I hope that it will, and I hope that that what I do on the web will contribute to that vision. And I hope that what you do will too.